It's been really good. It's really good for creative practice and expanding your creative approaches and the concepts that you apply to your creativity. And it's really helped me develop my skills for how I approach making music and what the intention is behind it.
What do I like about it most? Community spirit, family feel, endless resource, facilities are amazing, and it's changed my life.
Yeah, I'd definitely say I'm more rounded creative individual. I think it's just that exposure and the space to do whatever and almost not be judged on how things sound necessarily, but how you've approached it, I think is, as I said before, very freeing. And I think that's what you need to be a great creative, is to just not be restricted.
My favourite module on the course is really hard to answer that, but I would say integration. I learned new things all the way through that, new techniques, new processing, new software, which I didn't think I would master. And it developed a piece that is going to be used in an exhibition, which is very emotional and features sonic intimacy all the way through.
My favourite module has been exploration, which I managed to do a bunch of field recording for in Portugal and put that into the project. So it's quite nice just getting to go to new places that I'd never been before and apply some of the techniques that we'd kind of used in the earlier modules.
The module I just submitted for was pretty good. I got to submit a 10-minute composition. Well, I had to submit a 10-minute composition, which I've never done before. And so that was a whole new boundary for me to push, especially in terms of arrangement and songwriting, as well as just the actual music itself. It came out really experimental and really different to anything else I've ever made before. So that's probably my favourite one. I like doing stuff I haven't been able to do before, you know.
The course has prepared me for a career when I graduate, but it's actually taken me out of a job that I didn't want to do anymore, which was artist management. I'm now going into a completely different area in the music industry. That would never have happened had I not done the course.
I think the idea of having an intention more than just making music is a really good way to develop the skill, and I think that's made a massive difference to how I approach creativity as a whole now. So yeah, I think kind of not just approaching music as in making a track, but approaching it with the intention of how could this benefit somebody else is something that I always think about now.
The facilities at dBs are one of the reasons I came back. There was loads here when I was here in 2018 on the BA. Now, another level, we've got things that I didn't think would ever come into play. Dolby Suite and the studios, when I walked in, I couldn't believe what I saw with the modulation that's been included. So yeah, second to none.
The staff are really good. Again, they've all got their own individual areas which are really helpful. So it always feels like everything you need is covered, and there's so many different people you can go to. And the same with the techs as well.
After doing EMP last year, I think innovation is definitely a step forward in terms of creativity and something that feels a bit more sort of highbrow, I guess, because it's more philosophical and more heady than just easy to consume music. I think it's a really interesting point of music to go down and can lead you down some really interesting paths.
I would recommend the course to someone. I think it's been really good for me personally for rebuilding my confidence with music and kind of opening my mind to other possibilities that are related to careers in music. So I definitely would.